Hey, be a squid and subscribe to my mediocrity. How's it going, my squids? Today we're going to be talking about a little bit of a farming spot on Plants vs. Zombies. This is something that I've been using since, as of today, since the new update came out and the zombie finally got their little section where they can go out and go find stuff. So what you're going to want to do is go to the Weirding Woods, and you're going to follow the pathway just kind of to the bridge, and then once you see the bridge, you're going to look to the left, and there's going to be a small patch of land there, and then there's going to be a bounty that you're going to want to do. So you complete it for the first time, you're going to get 10,000, but after you complete it for the first time, you can redo the quest over and over and over again, and it'll net you about 2,000 plus about 10 to 14 mushrooms per run. Well, no, it's not about 10. I think it's more like 7 to 10, something on the lines of that. Anyway, but now the reason this is really good is because you'll get 2,000 per completion, and this will take you about 20 seconds, this method that I'm going to teach you guys here. So you'll get 2,000 every 20 seconds, not to mention the marshmallows that you can turn into the quest guy, and then you can straight up fucking just stack a shit ton of marshmallows and you will get a buttload of money. In about an hour, you can rack up about 3, maybe 2 to 3K, and then that'll net you roughly around 3 to 400,000, which is really fucking good. So how this method works, you could do this any which a variety of ways, but if you're just trying to make money, you're going to want to use the Space Cadet on the zombie side, of course, because this is for zombies only. But if you're just looking for money, use the Cadet, and what you're going to want to do is have your friend also use the Cadet, and you're going to basically use your lasers, which is your RB on Xbox and L or R1 on fucking PS4. If this, I don't even think, is this even PS4? Is this fucking, I don't fucking know. Anyway, you're just going to want to burn everything as quickly as possible. You and your friend focus one of the targets, typically the one that's standing in the water. You can focus that one first, and then once it's low enough, just kill it, and then both of you laser your own personal targets, and then boom, bam, bing, bow, super fast. Takes you literally 20 seconds. Whoever has the bounty, or if both of you have the bounty, whoever's closest, just click it, start it up again. And then the reason the Space Cadet works so well is because his LB, you can use it to basically get your laser charge all the way back up to full, and by the time you complete the quest, you can basically rinse and repeat that process. You'll get into this flow, and then it'll just be so seamless and easy that you can just go boom, 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 and just kill everything super quickly. Now keep in mind that this method is kind of whatever for money. Like, yeah, it works for money, but I think that it's about as fast as it is for the multiplayer. Where this method really shines is the XP. If you're just starting out on a recruit, in about roughly 5 minutes, you can straight up hit level 10 and then prestige, and then just go all the way. In the first hour, you can get up to about super elite, no issues whatsoever. Now, if you're playing the Space Cadet, obviously this is going to go faster, but unfortunately for the other classes, it's going to be a little bit more complicated just because they don't have the Space Cadet's damage, so you're going to kind of have a little bit more coordination with your friend, so you'll have to work that out. But I have used every one of the classes, and it's totally fine. What you can do is have your friend play the Space Cadet, and then he'll level you up with whatever other class that you want to use, and you can just rinse and repeat that process. It's very simple. Some of the other classes that excel really good in this area, you can use the Scientist. He does a dickload of damage. You can use All-Star. He's really good as well. Classes to steer clear of, fucking 80s rock star. Don't use him. He is completely unusable. If you're gonna play him, you have to have somebody run you through it with the Space Cadet. He's virtually unplayable. Another good character to use is Electric Slide, the construction worker. I haven't used Deadbeard on here for whatever reason, I'm not sure why, but the Foot Soldier is kind of so if you're gonna want to play the Foot Soldier, once again, you might want to have your friend play the Space Cadet just to kind of make your lives a whole lot easier. Alright, that pretty much sums up everything. Let me just go ahead and recap really quick. So what you're going to want to do is focus one target down, typically the one in the waters you want to focus. Once that one is almost dead, then you're going to want to switch to your targets and make sure they're dead, and then you switch back to the single target and then you make sure that one's dead, or just vice versa. Either way, the goal of this is to kill the flowers as quickly as possible so that way they don't respawn. So you want to make sure they're all super low before you do the finishing blows. So make sure sure that you get them all low enough, and then once they're low enough, you turn, boom, turn, boom, turn, boom, and they all three die at the same time, and you're pretty much good to go. And also, don't forget to turn in your marshmallows, because that's going to be your big money maker. And then once you're all done, boom, bam, bing, bow, come on back home, and then start turning in and getting those cosmetics. And that's pretty much it. Roughly in about an hour and a half, you'll have close to 1 million, if not over that. I had 1.7 million today, and I did this for pretty much fucking all day, realistically, and that's not even including I think it was more like 25, like 2.5 mil, because I had some earlier. But anyway, you get the point. I'll let you guys have at it. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.